Okay. Have you seen some of the stuff that Nate Dogg's son has been posting on social media in specific when it comes to Snoop? I saw like people would post like a meme of how Snoop Dogg helped out his friends so much and looked out for them and did this and did that. And then he would repost the meme and basically put text over it saying that's not true. Have you seen any of that stuff?
Yeah, I saw that. A better interview was my boy, and this dude that run Power 106, Damien. He used to be the program director at Power 106, of what he said about Snoop. And he explained it well. Y'all listen to this.
When I met Dre and Snoop, Dre was $30 million in debt, 3 singles deep in Stiffs, or 2 albums and 1 single. You know, the Aftermath album, the Firm album, and the Zoom Zoom single with LL Cool J that didn't actually go crazy. And, you know, $30 million in debt, and people were saying it was over. Like, there was nothing that he could do at that point. You know, I mean, they weren't going to spend another dollar on him. I mean, it was done. Snoop was dead broke. I mean, like, so broke that we gave him a job at Power 106, filled out an application, and came to work for us at Power 106, where Master P heard it and all of this kind of stuff. I ran into Snoop 6 months ago. He walked right past me like he didn't even know me, kind of just shook my hand and went, you know, and kept walking. It's not the same guy. It's like we're talking about Dre is not the same guy. Like Dre and my relationship, like the plaque behind me, when I do my reports, it says, to Damien F off Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the sarcastic relationship. Right. The last time I saw him, I was drinking, whatever. But I guess I said something that he didn't like or something. And, you know, I whatever. But they're just not the same guys. You know what I mean? They're just not. It's just, there's something.
Do you feel like they don't appreciate it what you contributed to their careers?
Oh, fuck no. I mean, dude, I hadn't seen Snoop in 20 years.
Now, I did see a video out there where Snoop was actually thanking you.
I didn't see it.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about that was recorded at the Dre
it seemed like he was speaking to you. He was,
yeah,
right?
He was.
Because I thought I heard your voice.
I had the camera, and he said, Dre and I would have never even been thinking of getting together if it wasn't for you. Now, think of that video. And then go on my Instagram when I ran into him 6 months ago, a year ago, backstage somewhere. And he just went, kind of shook my hand and kept walking.
Yeah.
That's not the same guy. And I mean, and a lot of people are saying it's not the same guy. But how could he be the same guy? Do you know what I'm saying? You give him that much money, you give him that many accolades, you get that many people kissing your ass.
Nah, you're supposed to remember.
You're drinking something else now. You know, when I saw it, look, it was disappointing to me personally. He's at Dr. Dre's induction at the Star of the Walk of Fame. And they get up and they say, what can you say about Dr. Dre? And he goes, I want to thank me for getting here and doing this and da-da-da-da-da and all this. And I'm like, that's Snoop. That's what we're seeing now. You know what I mean? It's no thanks to anybody. This is last meal Snoop. You know what I mean? This is like, nobody did anything for me. I'm the one that got me here. Fuck all y'all. I'm not paying nobody. I'm not putting nobody on. I've done enough. But it's like, but there are people that help these. You know, you look at someone like Warren G. Warren G brought Dre Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Nate Dogg, Daz, Corrupt. They all came from Warren G. You know what I mean? How does Dre treat Warren?
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Look, it's not my business. But what I'm saying is, even with me, it's like, yo, you know, when I ran into Dre the last time, I was in my darkest time. That's when I met him, is his darkest time. And the difference was, instead of pulling me aside and saying, hey, Dame, what's going on? Can I help you? It was fuck you. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh. And it still is. So it's like, what? You know what I mean? These people, they get money, they get power, they forget who helped. They say it's all about me.
Man, he broke Snoop down to the T about how Snoop has just changed for whatever reason. and turned his back on a lot of people. Snoop, to my knowledge, I know one of the females that had a baby by Nate. He hasn't helped him. He hasn't reached back to help him like he's trying to say. But I don't know what the young man talking about on the masters and all of that. Because to my knowledge, Nate never owned any masters. It hasn't. That 35-year rule is not up yet with Nate, and so what's he talking about on that? I don't know. But you know, unfortunately, a lot of people feel that they're old things like that they're just not. The only way you make money in this music business is by touring and on your music publishing, if you're lucky to have stuff like that. And people just think that there's a lot more money in this business than it really is. But it's unfortunate that Nate's son had to come out and expose Snoop like that. But as he said in his post, enough is enough. People hate seeing people get credit for stuff that they just not doing. And hopefully it'll wake him up and make Snoop go and do it, because I do know he had a lot of love for Nate, and he's in the position now to help Nate and Nate family. But how long do you supposed to help them? You just go on, put people in the right, send them in the right direction, and then you you have them get what they have owed, or what they owe. But how long do you supposed to take care of your homeboy kids? I don't know. It'd be nice when they're young, under 18. But you youngsters got to get out of this. People supposed to take care of y'all forever. Once y'all get 18, you got to get out and do this shit yourself. Unless you go to college. You stay in college, then you get an extra 4 or 5 years. But after that, you got to take care of your own stuff. I'm tired of you YNs and thinking that everybody supposed to owe y'all something. Fuck y'all.